Good afternoon and welcome to another session once again on business plan. Earlier, we've talked about coverage, we've talked about what the business plan is. Taking them in details now, we're saying the venture, okay? When I say the venture, I'm talking of what your setup is, what you're doing as a firm. What is it? What is your mission? You should let us know. How was it established? By whom? Has it been successful? If it's existing, has it been successful? If it's existing, who set it up? If it's now going to be in existence too, who is setting it up? See, you should tell us about the venture. Okay? Now, talking about the venture, if the venture is got to do with a tangible product, then we are talking about a production plan. Then the way forward that we will look at it in that focus, you can use the production plan. Now, if it's not a tangible product and it's an intangible, a service, then we can talk of operational plan. Okay. So, talking about the product, we can talk about broadly what the if you like, the company does, okay, how it does it, the manufacturing processes involved, okay, how does it do it, and where, the fiscal plan, okay, we have to look at where it does it, environment, fiscal plan, okay, what is unique about the product? What is unique about your service that your customers or your target group, potential target group, should opt for it and not competitors? Okay? Do you have any patent? Do you have any copyright that gives you unique access to some resources others don't have? Let's know in the business plan. How is it supplied? Okay. Who are the suppliers? Okay. Now that we've known of the venture or the product, the setup, and we've known of what you're doing, then we should be able to market the product now. You don't produce a product and you leave it there. It wouldn't sell. You need to come out with a plan to sell that product, and that's the marketing plan. So what is the structure of the market that you are entering into? You have to look at that in the plan. Is it a monopolistic market? Is it a monopoly? Is it a competitive market? You have to know all this. Okay? Because knowing what market it is helps in the way you market it. Now, if it's a monopoly, for instance, if you have a patent that others don't have and you have monopoly, then you can now dictate the price. The price then is yours for the taking. Okay? But if it's a highly competitive one, then you have to go by the market price. You have no option, because you make a mistake, you'll be priced out of the market. You'll be outcompeted. Okay? You also have to look at competitors broadly. Who are they? And how do they compete in your marketing plan? Okay? Now, knowing your competitors will let you know what they are doing as substitute to your product and how they do it, and who are their customers. Who do they sell to? Okay. Therefore, you know whether you are going to sell to the same customers with them or not. Of course, if you're going to sell to the same customers, then why do you think the customers should buy from you and not from your competitor? Okay. It calls for the knowledge on a competitive advantage. What competitive advantage do you have over your competitors that gives you an edge? How unique are you? Or how unique are your products that your customers should buy from you and not buy from your competitors? How do you distribute your products? How do you distribute your service if it's an intangible one? Are you distributing through the internet? Okay. Yes. If it's also a tangible product, that's if they are goods, you can distribute directly or indirectly. Directly, where you deal directly with your customers, you deal directly with your target group. Indirectly, where you use wholesalers, you use retailers, middlemen to resell to your target group. You have to look at your pricing. What's your pricing like? And as I said, the structure of the market most often dictates the pricing. Okay, in which case you may use what we call the penetrating pricing. If the market is a very competitive one and you want to penetrate the market, you want to get access to the market, then you also have to look at using a pricing that becomes very affordable so that people can have access to your product and know that, oh, this product is good. Then they will start patronizing. If not, it's outcompetes you from the market. It's doesn't give you any access to your customer. On the other hand, you may use skimming prices, in which case you scoop as much profit as possible, where you have a monopolistic or a monopoly of the market, in which case customers have very few substitutes, or if none at all, of your products. How are you promoting your products? Okay, are you using the personal selling, or you are using the mass media? Okay, are you using the billboards? So what sort of promotion are you using? And every product is unique, and depending on the product, you have to adapt the promotional strategies that work. You have to know the trends in the market, and all these should feature in your business plan. Are there new technologies? If they are, how are you taking advantage of them? Okay. Barriers to the market. Are there any barriers? You have to surmount any challenges before you can enter that market. And barriers here, I'm talking of issues like permits, licenses that you have to obtain before you can enter such a market. There are some markets you just don't start. You need the professional bodies. You need the licenses bodies to give you access. And for instance, you want to set up an accounting firm. You just don't start. You need the regulators there to testify that yes, you have what it takes. You have met the requirements. So they give you the go ahead, and now the public can deal with you. So in all this, consider this in your marketing plan, and you should get your reader, you should get your target to know, so that your business plan will stand out. Talking about the products, nearly evaded me. But if the product is intangible, then you don't only talk about the pricing, promotion, the distribution, and the quality of the product. But you should go beyond that, because if it's intangible, people don't see the product, they don't feel it. What they see as a product is through the deliverer, the person who is delivering the product. So then people come in, people. So who are the people you're going to deal with? Are they the right people? Are they having the right attitude? Now, if they are the people who put up an attitude that will chase your customers, then you need to review that. Those people, how resourced are they? If it needs be, then you have to retrain them. Okay? Not only the people, you need what we call the fiscal evidence. Because if it's an intangible product, your target group, your customers, they are not seeing what you are delivering, but the evidence, what they can see, gives them an idea, the taste of your product. And in this case, I'm talking of services. For instance, if it's got to do with the legal service, go to a lawyer's office, you don't see the product there, but you can see a picture of the lawyer probably in his gown, okay? Probably at the court premises. That gives you an idea, the evidence that, oh yes, he's a lawyer you can rely on. Again, if he's received an award, there is a picture to that effect. Again, you see things that gives you an idea that, oh, this is more of a legal firm. Talking of the books you see on his bookshelf, not only that, guns hang somewhere, his wig, those are things that if it's an intangible, then you should address that in your business plan. Okay? Fiscal evidence, people, then the place that the product is being rendered, is being offered for sale. It matters. If it's a service, people come to your salon. Yes, service they want, but the environment itself should be so attractive that they always want to come. And in this case, most of the banks is a testimony to what saying. You enter most of the banks, you are hooked on, because you don't see what they are offering. But the environment make you want to come there. Okay. Yes, so the place of service of the product matters. Thank you, and we continue with the session in another time.